My name is Wallace Gator Bradley, and I'm the host of the Bradley Report. And we're here out in Flossmoor at the Idlewild Country Club celebrating Martin Luther King. And the most important thing, and I'm sitting there talking with Brother David, we remember when Martin came through Chicago, when he got hit in the head with the brick. We understand the importance of what Martin Luther King did because we end up getting the right to vote because of the struggles that he gave. And here we are now, living in an era where the Republican Party is doing everything they can to get rid of the votes. So Alderman Moore is running to be elected the Secretary of State. He got a right to run. And you as the people got a right to vote. So with that, without further ado, I'm introduce Mr. Moore to you, because I know him. There you go, Brother Moore.
My brother, how you doing, man? It's always good seeing you.
Likewise,
always good seeing you, man.
likewise.
So we here, and as we celebrate Dr. King's Day, I'm reminded of something he said. He said, we may not remember the words of our enemies, but we will not forget the silence of our friends.
Correct.
It's important that our friends not remain silent. It's important that our community not remain silent. When you see people who are fighting and who have fought for the least of those, for the people in these communities, whether black, white, Latino, people who need help. When you see people fighting for them, those are your friends that you're supposed to help and fight for. And so as I embark on this journey, which we've been on since May and running for Secretary of State, as everybody knows, Secretary of State Jesse White isn't running again. And as I'm reminded on this Dr. King Day, I'm thinking about Reverend Clay Evans now. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about Reverend Clay Evans and his relationship with Dr. King. I'm thinking about Reverend Clay Evans and his relationship with Dr. King and how he stood for something and wouldn't stand down to the political powers that everybody was usually behind all the time. It was that Reverend Evans, who worked with Dr. King, who worked with Reverend Jesse Jackson, who poured into me, is why I am an alderman today. And that's the same, those shoulders I'm standing on. As I, the only person in this race who circulated for petitions for Secretary Jesse White back in 1998 to get elected, because I saw a person who was about service. Mm-hmm. And that's what this Secretary of State seat is about. It's about service. It's about serving those who do not normally get access to their government. It's about serving those to make sure that prices and fees stay low. And it's about serving those to make sure that they have better customer service. And more than anything, if nobody don't remember anything else I said, it's about elevating our young people. Mm-hmm. I am the only one in this race who talked about, the first to talk about, making sure we have youth engagement offices throughout the state of Illinois for our youth to help elevate our youth and give them a voice and a seat at the table. That is important, and that is why I'm running for Secretary of State.
Amen. One thing I can say, you said everything, because I sure was going to make mention about your mentor and your spiritual father, Clay Evans. Known as the Black Mother Teresa, and the spirit of Martin Luther King. Absolutely. It was Clay Evans that made it where Martin can come to his church.
Absolutely.
When a lot of other black preachers
who hang his picture would not let him.
And your mentor, your spiritual father, paid a price, which was, when I look at it spiritually, the price that he paid was nothing compared to the glory for what he did. Absolutely. You see that now today. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So I want to say this. During the aftermath of the 2005 Hurricane Katrina, the devastating earthquake and subsequent flooding, because you got to. With what we seeing that's happening, just like I had to create the Bradley Report. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we got to do what's in our lane to do. Mm-hmm. And all of us have our conversations with God.
Absolutely.
And with that, I want to say to God be the glory.
Always.
That's both our stories.
Absolutely.